it. First word. Honey. I'm Orpheus. Honey. Honey. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Fucking hell.
Why can't I Morpheus join? Fuck. Come on, I Morpheus, you can do it. All right,
Keep trying.
I Morpheus is trying to join the room. That's the one. John, you did good.
There you go.
He's trying. All right, you're the host,
So
John.
You're
a host.
the honey. You could have done. What could you have done there?
Oh, he's gonna pop out and come back in again. I tried. John, I tried. Make this person a co-host. Are you a co-host now? Oh, you're no longer a co-host. Okay, now you're a host.
I've been made a co-host, it says.
All right, we'll get Morpheus on the host tip. Maybe that'll do something. I don't know. There's a host. Hell, Marcus is deserving of a little host if he wants to come in. Okay, that was a fun game. We're hoping we have a little I Morpheus in the action here. The great I Morpheus from deathbyhorror.com. Amazing guy. We're hoping he'll come in here. John, I like that game. We'll have to do that again with Ant to come on the mix. I'm sorry it took you so long to get the B part, but I can't say I didn't try. Okay. John Wilson. Let's see here. I was going to do Clueless film reviews. We can do some Clueless film reviews if you say fit. Right, he's trying. Oh.
But my camera's not working.
There is a God.
Cam
That's
twist.
the best I can do.
That's all right.
That's okay. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
It is a blessing to have you on as usual. Well, I say as usual. You've really only technically been on like one time, but you've been in the chat box.
My second appearance.
Yeah, I'm super
I
stoked.
don't know why his camera's not working.
I don't know.
Why is that?
Well, because you sat there in your fucking gym jams, aren't you?
Hey, don't go giving all my secrets away.
I know what's going on. You'd either sat there in your gym jams or butt naked.
Which one would make you happier, John?
Oh, don't ask him that, dude.
No. Well, no, neither. To be fair, neither would be.
Really?
Well, yeah. And legend has it, yours might be bigger than mine.
Yuri,
So-
we welcome Yuri to the room. Just as a little thing here.
I can't remember who it was now. There was a black comedian. I can't remember. It's really buggy. It might have been Kevin Hart or something like that. Or one of the older from years gone by. It might have been Eddie Murphy or something like that. And he comes on stage, and I can't say what he says completely because obviously he uses the N word, which I'm not allowed to use. But it sounds a damn sight better when he says it. And he says, "What's up with you?" And saying that we've got big willies, we've all got fucking small ones. He says, "Mine's tiny." You're giving us a bad name when we turn up to see the girlfriend.
All right, I've got a bad joke. All right, on that note, I've got a bad joke.
Bring it.
So, this is bad. No, you know what?
Come on, Morpheus, step into the wild side.
Okay,
This is the Pod Tsunami show.
So there's a young lady dating a person of color, and they get back to her place, and music is going, and she turns to him and says, "So is it true what they say about all of you?" And he says, "Yes." And he stabs her and steals all her money.
Oh, damn.
Wow, bloody hell.
I'll be here all night. Don't forget to tip your waitress.
But listen, you've just been racist in one foul swoop there, because apparently, certainly within the European Union or this side of the world, that colour is a racist term.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry.
I can't win for losing.
You can't win for losing.
Jesus. So colored is so a person of color is bad. So what is it now? What's the appropriate term?
Person of color. That's not. Hold on a second.
I'm supposed to call myself. Then I'm supposed to call myself.
A person of
Listen,
color. Person of color isn't a statement of ill repute. But if you say colored, I think that's kind of the line. Like you say, oh, it's a colored person.
I would never say colored. I'm a color. No, person of color.
person of color.
No, political. Yeah, that's I suppose. Yeah,
That's
no,
not
I think
bad.
no.
I mean,
no.
you know,
I think
the unfortunate circumstances. It's all about where you're coming from with the way you talk about certain things. But you know, those things have such a history. It's a tough history to overcome.
And a lot of the times, there's all these fucking do-gooders anyway that make all these rules and God knows what up. There.
The lovely Sherry has entered
Sorry,
the room.
Sherry's in the background there, making signs and gestures. Yeah, brain freeze. So yeah. Anyway, they'll make up all these rules and God knows what else. I heard the other day that you're not allowed to say gay anymore.
Well, what is that? What it is, right?
So if I'm really happy, I can't say that I'm gay. Well, I don't understand.
What's wrong with that? Homosexual men and women, they're gay.
No.
It is what it is.
Well, yeah,
No,
happy
apparently
people.
it's not politically correct anymore to say that.
So the LGBT. Oh, what is that?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You hit it right on the nose.
So we have to like drop the G now.
I don't know, mate, but all I'm telling you is what I hear. But it is half of it.
Well, you're in England, so I mean, I don't know what it is. It's fine here.
No, listen, you're one shower of racist bastards I've ever met in my fucking entire life.
Wait, hold on. That whole train rant the other day, or the bus rant, was in your neck of the woods on that YouTube video, pal.
That was disgusting, absolutely disgraceful.
And the fact that nobody stepped in
bastards.
was
I can't understand nobody in the tram did anything there. I suppose people are frightened at this day and age. Basically, there was these two lads, because of the Brexit. I don't know if you've been keeping your eye on that Brexit thing with the European Union. And because obviously all the shit's hit the fan.
Real quick, Morpheus, can you turn your microphone up just a shade, just a little higher?
All right, check 1 2.
Beautiful,
check,
perfect. Thank you so much.
Check.
That's it. I can't rap. I'm not even gonna try.
No, I'm not either. But yeah, I get told off for that. I think I put that on.
Hip hop, you don't stop and get it.
Nice. Okay, so what happens on this bus?
Anyway, two young lads, young pricks, on the bus start to abuse. I'm not too sure what part of the world she was from, but there were racist remarks to her, telling her to go home. Yeah, that's all kicked off, and somebody recorded it on their phone. They've been arrested anyway because obviously it's listed as a hate crime.
It was disgusting, Morpheus. If you haven't seen it, it was fucking disgusting.
Vile.
And this is why I believe if you vote for me, I'm Morpheus. I will reinstitute the right to beat the living shit out of assholes.
But you know what's crazy though, Morpheus, is nobody on the whole bus really stepped up and did anything.
Because we're not allowed to beat people up.
I know that. We need to reinstitute corporal punishment for idiots.
Yeah. We're not allowed to beat people up, boy. We just shoot them.
Well, no, no, I'm from Los Angeles. We're civilized. Shooting comes later. First you beat them.
Can't we all just get along? That's what I want to say, man.
So yeah, have you been keeping an eye on that? Have you been watching the European news?
So I know. There's a lot of screaming and shouting. I know one group said, "Let's go." The other group said, "No, let's stay." And the group that wanted to go won. It's like we won. And then the group that said we wanted to stay said, "Democracy doesn't work the way we want it to, so let's be fascist and change the rules." And it's like, no, you can't do that. The other side won, so you have to convince someone else to do something.
There definitely is a fascist contingent. What was is the New Britain part? What are those guys?
UKIP.
Yeah, but what's that stand for? Thank you.
I don't know.
You up for a kip?
I don't know. I just know it's UKIP. It's I don't know, United Kingdom.
Isn't it like the something group for New Britain or some shit like that?
What about them?
That's the Nazi guys, right?
No.
Who's that?
No, those guys. Oh, I don't know. Britain First, I think they're
Britain
called.
First, that's it. Gosh, help me out,
all right.
John.
What makes this conversation difficult is the side that wants to leave has been tarred as all bigots and racists. Bang.
Which is incorrect. But you're right what you've said, but it's wrong. Yeah.
They've been painted that way, right?
Correct.
And so now there's no way to have a civil discourse.
No, because they're seen as like socialized medicine. Oh, socialized medicine, socialized National Socialists. Oh my God, they're Nazis.
Wow, I thought that took a turn. Not Russian.
No, that was more of the what's going on in the United States.
Oh, okay.
It's an example,
All right.
though.
Yeah, everything
but
goes to Nazis.
it's how everything is turned in the UK. They're made out to be something it's not.
Yeah.
Or they're not.
My greatest fear is this, and people are going to say, "Oh, you're taking it too far again, slippery slope." But when the UK steps out from underneath the EU, I think we're going to see a classic replay. We could possibly see a classic replay of what happened after World War One. They're going to punish Britain to the extent to where it pushes Britain or the UK into a corner, and that's when your unpleasantness will begin. Yeah,
I don't see that. As long as it happens by next May, where their money becomes worthless, and I just fly over there really cheap, and then they could go ahead and fix it all up.
Yeah, but if you punish them, if the EU punishes the UK to the extent to where they can't do anything, then that's not good for anyone, and then we have a repeat of history. But I
don't think that's going to happen. Absolutely. It is, but it's we like to inform the listeners, because some of them, unlike yourself, Derek, a lot of them
Morpheus
are from America and living there now, and they're thick as shit.
This is true.
So, I'm joking. Most of my friends are American.
We are thick, even though
some of my good friends are American.
I hope so. You got to tell me one day that we can get Lonely Bob on here too.
Ooh.
Do you think he'd be willing?
I don't know. It depends. Depends on what we talk about.
Is he a very specific guy? Does he? Because I know you like to keep it along the respectable realm, and you don't usually go off the rails like we do. What would it take for us to get him on here? Because I think he's a very interesting guy. I really enjoy how he does your show, Death by Horror, at deathbyhorror.com. I really enjoy how he does your show, and I think it's very creative. What would it take? What would it take?
If you guys were to talk about horror movies or horror or computers, he's a big computer guy.
But he likes kind of the specifics.
But don't forget, you got obviously Mike wouldn't understand, obviously, because he's not like me. I'm an actor.
Oh, God.
And like their show, Michael.
Somebody was in a movie again, and now he's all, I'm an actor.
Right, just hang on, right? Because I think you're misunderstanding here, right? Is that I'm Orpheus, and on the show, you see, they're pretending. They're acting, you see, and the characters, they're characters
acting
within
to a
that
point,
sphere.
It is true, I'm Orpheus, that you have not seen a bunch of horror movies.
I do not watch horror movies.
There we go. So
clue.
He's acting per se. He's acting.
No, but what I'm saying,
slightly.
He is that character on that show, is he not? Even when I say character, a slight variation of himself.
A very slight, because he's trying to play a choose your own adventure with the great Lonely Bob. That Lonely Bob is leading him through horror movie scenarios that are already horror movies.
We know that,
right? So how are you saying he's actually playing? So he's just creating an atmosphere.
No, but the reason why I'm mentioning all this is because you were asking Bob to come on as himself.
I think he's pretty himself on that show. Am I quite correct, I'm Morpheus?
That's a very good question. Very good question. Can we come back to that, Your Honor?
Yes.
I think it's a good question, don't you?
I agree. I think it's a really good question because I want to know if he's playing. I mean, he doesn't. It's not too dynamic of a role. I mean, he's pretty much.
Just listen. It's common sense.
He's speaking. What do you mean common sense? What's common sense?
Common sense. Look.
I think you're
the
lost.
Great actor who I can't remember the name. So we're all actors and we act every day.
Lonely Bob.
Sorry, SpongeBob SquarePants.
No, Lonely Bob is his name.
I know. Well, anyway, he plays a character, a slight variation of himself on I'm Orpheus' show, or their show, right? That's what he does. Now, I can relate to this being a comedian.
But does he?
Because
really
actually, I'm doing at the moment is obviously very condescending.
Yes, it is.
And I'm not quite. This isn't. Well, no, you probably say this is me. So,
this is you.
But I do
tend to
play a
ramble
variation
on
of
and on and on.
I play a variation of myself when I'm on stage. So that's when I knew when they were going on about the show, and you saying we'll get Bob on here. My alarm bells. You see, because I'm so intelligent, I start thinking, well, Bob probably may not want to